everyone, and welcome to Session 5, Segment 1 of Wine Talk with the Rooster Sommelier, the kickoff session for wines of the world. We thought we would travel the world continent by continent, visiting the best vineyards and tasting the finest wines of the region, starting with the continent of Africa. Typically, when people think of wines and wine regions, the destinations that come to mind are most likely somewhere in France. Bordeaux and Loire Valley are up there with the best of them. Either that or the well-known valleys of Napa and Sonoma in California. In the past, Africa would rarely come to mind when the topic of winemaking is discussed, but now it has claimed its title as one of the best wine regions of the world. South Africa and a host of other countries in Africa are slowly declaring their position in the winemaking world. There are valleys in Africa that would rival any wine region, and one of them that stands out the most is the winelands of Cape Town, South Africa. The wine regions of South Africa are well known for its fertile lands and moderate weather. Here, the locals produce the finest of Chardonnays, Sauvignon Blancs, Pinot Noirs, Cabernet Sauvignons, and Shiraz. And there are quite a number of vineyards that stand out. But we will focus on the top for Session 5. Segment 1 of this Session 5 is the Constantia Valley. Located in the foot of Constantia Mountains, the valley produces some of the finest wines South Africa has to offer. It is also home to Groot Constantia, one of South Africa's oldest estate vineyards. Only a few minutes from the city of Cape Town, Constantia Valley is as beautiful as it is productive. Commander Simon van der Stil of the Dutch East Indian Company VOC arrived in Cape Supply Station in 1679. Back in the Netherlands, Van Stil had gained solid background in his viticulture and his vineyards in Muddelsburg, and they learned the art of wine and brandy making, which he was soon to implement here in Cape Town. The estate is today owned by the Groot Constantia Trust, an association incorporated under the Section 21 of the Company Act of 1973, which is committed to maintain and restore this national monument, which is South Africa's oldest and best-known wine estate. Constantia stands as an 8 of excellence for the wine industry and is an ideal example for the preservation of the cultural and historical heritage of the country. It is a fully operational vineyard, one of South Africa's most visited tourist attractions, where a wide range of quality estate wines are created and sold, and a variety of other attractions, including restaurants and museums, makes a visit to an unforgettable experience. You can indulge in Cape Town's finest wines at these particular vineyards. We have Constantia Urisk, Constantia Glen, Klein Constantia, and Steenberg vineyards. For this segment, we chose Groot Constantia Estate Winery, and here we are at the grand entrance of Groot Constantia. So let's take a walk and taste some wine. For this segment, we chose Groot Constantia Estate Winery, and this is their 2016 Shiraz. So let's give it a pour. So I don't know if you can see this on camera, but this has very, very fine legs, which means that it has very little sugar. And, you know, that's good for savory foods, but maybe not so much for those who really like sweet wines. Anyway, it's very nice color. It has a garnet, burgundy, type of color. Beautiful, beautiful wine. So let's give it a sniff. Very nice. And a taste. Forgive me, I had to go off camera for a moment. I'm currently doing a 60-day cleanse, which requires me not to drink any alcohol of any kind, which hurts my heart because you know I love wine. But as a sommelier, sometimes you have to spit. I just don't like doing it on camera. So anyway, this wine, this Shiraz, opens with textbook black pepper spice and violets on the nose, with tannins of Cape Fynbos, which is a small belt of natural shrubland or heartland vegetation located in the Western Cape and Eastern Cape provinces of South Africa. This wine also has hints of black currant. The intense fruit flavors flow on the palate with firm tannins and fresh acidity that promises great aging potential. This wine will pair well with lamb shanks, braised or ossobuco style, or by itself with a good action novel. That'll be fun. You may find this wine online. However, it may not be a 2016. I purchased this bottle from the winery here in Cape Town, but there may be some available from importers in your area, or perhaps large wine and spirit stores such as Total Wine, one of my favorite spirits and wine shops. Well, that's all for this segment 1, but stay tuned for segment 2, where we will be traveling to the next vineyard, which is Stellenbosch Winelands, South Africa. Until then, don't forget to join our wine society, aka the Wine Club, at www.theroostersommelier.com. Cheers! If you find this video fun and informative, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wine Talk with the Rooster Sommelier. It's free. And email me at info@theroostersommelier.com with your questions or comments. Cheers!